Welcome back to Cottage Designs by Erin, where today we're going to be talking about how to cross stitch on linen. Before I get to the project, if you are interested in making the quilt behind me, this is in my video project list. Click on my videos, and this is called curved piecing. It's basically, I've had this in several videos, and I haven't decided if I'm done with it yet or not, if I want to make it longer or if I just want to stop where I'm at and add the border so it's still on my design wall. But if you're interested in this project, please click on my video list. Okay, I'm going to move the camera to my hands now. Okay, so here we have, let me turn around, this beautiful project, and it is cross stitch, and it is on a 16 count 8 cloth, which is the same as linen. If you notice, I stitched down the back edges so it wouldn't fray. Let me show you the chart. I started this project years ago and I haven't finished it, but I do intend to finish it. This is a free chart that I received somehow. I don't know where I got this, honestly. It probably came with a magazine subscription. So it is very detailed. It involves quite a bit of back stitching, but I really enjoyed the little butterflies and the flowers on this, and I have quite a bit of it done. I mean, it's not going to take that much longer to finish it. So it says to cross stitch with 2 strands if you're using linen. This particular design is 165 stitches wide by 55 high. So here's what the actual chart looks like. Okay, so again, you would need the same materials as before, some Frisker embroidery scissors. In this case, I'm using an oblong hoop because that fits the design the best. And some embroidery needles. So you would put your design in your frame, and I want to talk specifically about this ladybug and bee because that was the most detailed, and we haven't covered this in the other video. Tell you what, these made in China wooden hoops are just not nearly as good as those old-fashioned spring action ones. Metal spring action, in my opinion. Okay, so here's our design. So here's what I want to talk to you about specifically. When starting a project like this, you're going to start in the middle and work your way out. And so I did that, which would have been over here in this direction. Okay. And then I did all my stitches across, so I counted all my stitches. And then I got into these very intricate little designs with the bee and the butterfly. When you are back stitching, which is the legs, the veins on the wings, more legs, the stems on the flowers, you're going to use 1 thread, and that is how you do the back stitch. Okay, you just do very tiny little 1 stitch, 1 thread directions so that you can highlight the details in the block. Isn't that beautiful? So if you see here, I still have flowers to finish. And then the flower, on the flowers, it looks like there's some back stitching right here on the stems. And then in the colored sections. So how stitching on linen is different than stitching on a 14 count 8 cloth. For one thing, look at the holes. You see how fine that is? Very, very detailed. It takes a very long time to make a project of this size. And, you know, people make masterpieces on linen, so but they probably spend, you know, most of their life making it because it's very taxing. It's very taxing on your eyes as well. But what you end up with is a beautiful, very fine design with great detail. I do hope to finish this, and I would like to have it framed just because I think it's a very pretty project. So here's what we learned. When working on Aida cloth, you use 3 strands. When working on linen, you use 2 strands. When doing back stitch, you use 1 strand. You always hoop your material, and you start in the middle and work your way out. So that's what I have for you today. I'm going to be posting more videos today on different topics. So if you're interested in my videos on my channel, please subscribe and come back for more. Thank you.